teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? We're here for a college football playoff quarterfinal collision on EA Sports College Football. It's the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and the USF Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
The most iconic venue in all of college sports, and it never disappoints. The Rose Bowl is rocking right now. This beautiful scenario, this beautiful setting. We cannot wait to have another iconic moment. History continues to get made right here on this field, guys. The Rose Bowl is ready to rock for this huge playoff game. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Hand it off. Look out, he's breaking free. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Dumps it down to the back. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field. Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. The line of scrimmage played well. And here they are with an early score.
Keeping it on the ground here.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking into the clear. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They're going to run it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Bulls come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain. These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff heading left. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, USF. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive. The refs are elite to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Hurricanes offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. We tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught near the sideline. It's Warren.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. The quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. The back's got it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here, because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And here's the handoff. He's got room to run. Look out. Wait. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tulsa.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags a good throw. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
The 5-yard gain is a win on first down and sets up now 2nd and 5. They're going to run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He escapes the pocket. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the first down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made, you have to make it. And that's a drop that could come back to haunt them. Now it's fourth down, and you got a decision to make as a head coach.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do on the return. Good coverage there. Zero gain on the return. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line, a sack. So it's Tulsa on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be third and forever.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, and another incompletion.
I'd say you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Here comes the Bulls offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. First down for their offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. He finds the running back in the flat. He goes out of bounds. That moves the ball to the 50.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Wants to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Sees an opening. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
This back is just so dynamic. Here on 3rd down, he's able to get a little space, and then watch out because he is going to burn you. He is so elusive. He gets some nice blocks on the outside, and he's able to get a big gain.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Throw to the running back in the flat. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. A penalty could be costly. Illegal forward pass makes it 2nd and long. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Send the back in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Bulls will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and
breaks into the clear. He will not be caught. Touchdown, South Florida. Extra point try coming now. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evanson. Oh, and he's got some space here. Solid game there. He's out across the 30. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
First down here for this offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Look out, he's got space ahead. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He's looking to throw. The pressure's on. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success. And right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop-back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly struggling stopping the run. You don't need to help them by throwing drop-back pass and letting them get after the quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Bulls will take their first timeout of the half. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Here's that defense shifting again. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Well, once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
The Bulls will bring their punt team onto the field. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Coming after him. He's got a first down and more. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. First down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. He's running out of time here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Great start with the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. right through. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Tulsa will kick it off to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a bit too much air from the quarterback there and allows the defense to get in and knock it away. I think a big part of playing the position is choosing the right trajectory. You got to drive the football, layer the football, or throw with touch. And every single time you throw, you've got to choose one of those passes. And here, I just felt like he put too much air on it.
And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw caught over the middle. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense in this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside of 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
The returner lost the ball. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
This is when you get that small reminder from an offensive coach. I know that it was right near the sideline, just pops out, this ball goes out of bounds. But remember, ball security, you always want to hang on to that football.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Second down after that previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Gee. Tackled short of the 1st down. It's getting 4th and 1.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal, he goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Breaks into the clear. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The Bulls looking to run some tempo here.
Two things happening right here on this snap, Chris. One is that this defense is in no man's land because the secondary is in man coverage. They're not going to have eyes in the backfield. They're focused on these players running the routes down the field. And then secondly, it's the quarterback's recognition of that coverage. Once he sees that he doesn't have eyes on him, he takes off. And once he breaks contain, there's the speed, and it's a huge run down the field. Beautiful job recognizing the coverage and then getting all the way down the field for an explosive play.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So it's Tulsa on top right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Across the line, he'll try to run it in now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bulls.
Well, this is part of the conversation we had with the defensive coordinator. He knew that once that quarterback was loose, he was going to have spies. The defense is pretty good in the end zone, good coverage. But once he's loose, that linebacker has got to be out there to defend him in space.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Will get into the end zone. The two-point try draws them within 8 points, a one-score game.
I love that design as an offense, adding the quarterback to the run game here for this two-point play. You just equalize out those numbers, and you get an extra blocker in the middle, and he's able to take it in, and it's good.
Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He flips it to the back across the middle. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Gee. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And they'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. They'll run it from the gun. Moves the ball up to the 30. The Bulls will crank up the tempo. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Bulls will take their first timeout of the half. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it.